Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. It's time for some Nancy Drew. And some exciting news here at Kathryn's Clue Corner. So if you were here on Tuesday, we reached our sub goal, which is incredible. So I just recently became an affiliate, which is going pretty good. I'm still figuring out how to do all the things, but it's been a lot of fun. But anyway, that's exciting. So that's going on, and we've also been able to do some more streams, which is great. So my schedule is still Thursdays. We do Nancy Drew. And then at the beginning of the week, we're doing other things, nostalgic games or just fun games. So we played Cryptmaster for a while. We played Deal or No Deal before. Last week, we started Zoo Tycoon, which has been super duper fun. So I think we're going to keep up with Zoo Tycoon for a while, just because that's been a blast. We've built some cages for dinosaurs and had some marine life and tigers and lions and bears and all the things. So anyway, that's been super fun. So looking forward to doing more of that. But anyway, we are here for our Thursday Nancy Drew time, which I'm super duper excited about. So we have been playing through Alibi and Ashes, which is our fourth Nancy Drew game that we've been playing. And as we've been playing through, we have been ranking them as well. So let me go ahead and pull up the ranking so we can take a look at where we are right now. How do I make this? Okay, here we go. Okay, so here's kind of where we're at right now. We are currently playing Alibi and Ashes, and so far we have played, our first game was Secret of the Old Clock, and then we played Curse of Blackmore Manor, and then most recently we played Labyrinth of Lies, which was not the best. So anyway, we are, I don't know, maybe halfway-ish, maybe a little more through our playthrough of Alibi and Ashes. And then once we're done, we'll add this to our ranking and we will spin the wheel and see what we'll be doing next. So anyway, super duper excited about that. So I think we'll go ahead and I'll pull up the game and then we'll get going on that. So we can continue. All right. I think this is all correct. Does that look right? Yeah, that looks right. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and load up. Okay. Oh, right. So when we were finishing up last time, it was honestly kind of we were in a spot where there's not a whole lot going on. Nancy's to-do list is done. Besides, obviously,
still have to do that.
Get out of jail. So I think we need to pop over, call someone up and see what they got going on. Let's be George for a little bit.
Hello.
Your turn to take over.
I'm on the case.
All right, here we go. Although, to be honest, she really doesn't have much going on either. Besides, again, get Nancy out of jail. Let's go talk to all the people and see if we can trigger something that's supposed to be happening. And you know what, if all else fails, we'll just play this game, because why not?
Salutations.
I don't really need to go snoop. Well, maybe I do.
Do you have any antique radios? Maybe in the back of the store?
Sure.
George, that is not very convincing. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not a very convincing lie. Okay, I think we've already seen that. I don't think. Hey, how's it going, Hannah? Welcome in. We're just plugging away on Alibi and Ashes. I saw your video that you got like all of the awards when you finished Malloy yesterday. That's amazing. I don't think I've literally ever done that. I usually get at the most half. So anyway, Color me impressed. That was very nice. Also, I like what you did with all your like overlays. That was really cool. How you kind of took it and made it fit for what you wanted. I loved that. So we are.
Hi. Goodbye.
We've hit the
Bye.
point in the game where there's not really anything being triggered. Not a whole lot going on. Everyone's to-do list is checked off, so I'm gonna go to Nancy's house and see if maybe that thing from her dad came in. Thank you, girl. It took me 6 hours. Oh my gosh. 6 hours to do the game? Like to accomplish all of your checklist stuff? Because that's a long time. Or 6 hours for, yeah, let me know. Because still impressed, but that is a long time. Oh, that's not where it is. It's downstairs. Isn't it supposed to be here, like on the mantle? Maybe Nancy needs to call her dad again. Because I really don't, there's not a whole lot going on. Yeah, we'll call Nancy. Who else was playing Malloy recently? I think it was Pius. Yes, it was because she
Turning
was
the case over to you.
I'm on the case.
struggling with the ruins puzzle. Yeah, ever since you told me about Canva, I started playing with it, and then the overlays you made me. I love Canva. It's the best. I do everything on Canva. I do my seating charts, my lesson plans. Well, I guess not really anymore. But I did my resume on Canva, all my graphics, everything. I love it. Canva's the best. I love it so much. All right, Nancy, you need to call your dad. But yeah, I want to know what your opinions on Haunting of Castle Malloy were, because I just always had such strong opinions of the games, and I was like, well, duh, because, you know, as you do, you think your opinions, you know, you usually think your opinion's what is correct. But anyway, I've just been interested in hearing what people think about different games, because Pius had a different opinion than I did for sure. All right, Carson. I miss when Carson was a golf ball, for real. Yes, it would have taken less time if I didn't do the awards. The awards were so time consuming. So did you like look up the list of like how to achieve all of the awards? Because dang, good for you. Does that mean you just had to like fly around with your jetpack for a while too? That's hilarious. Yeah, I want to know about that, because I've never tried to make that a goal to get all the awards. So how did you go about that?
Nancy, I'm so glad you called.
I need to go. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I personally really used to like it. It was in my top 5. It's lower down now. Okay. Yeah. I would have put it in my top 5 too. I'm interested in some of the ones that I also would put in my top 5. I don't know. I'm interested to see the realignment of them now as I play them again. But yeah, the vibes were great. I love Ireland. I thought the storyline was really cool. I really like how they bring in the lore. I don't know. I really like that game, but I could understand, especially after spending 6 hours doing all of the awards, maybe that it's not up there in the top 5 or anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I think my top 5 without having a replay through of everything, my top 5 definitely would have included Malloy. Number 1's gonna be Shadow Ranch, always, no matter what, though.
Your turn to take over.
Time to help Nancy.
Yes, I looked them up beforehand. I think there's a wiki page. Oh, great. That will tell you exactly how many times. So, for example, I sheared 10 exactly extra sheep, and I was like, okay, I'm good now. Oh my gosh. That would be time consuming that in itself, for one check mark, to do the 10 extra is a lot, let alone if you're doing that for how many checks can you get? Like 10? But yeah, I could imagine that took a long time. Oof. And I could see, like, you know, if you're just really into a game and you're just kind of doing that on your own, but if you're like feel like you're on almost a time crunch with doing it on stream, yeah, I could definitely understand that.
What's up?
Isn't that exactly the same thing you were wearing before you got changed?
No, it's completely different. I can't believe you didn't even notice.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. It's literally the same.
Thanks. Bye.
See ya.
Okay, I really don't know
Hi.
what I'm supposed to be doing right
Talk
now.
to you later.
Hi, Pius. Dee Dee. It's really not, though. Yeah, we were just, Is it really not? Are you talking about her outfit? Does it actually change? No, it does not. You're pulling my leg. Unless you're talking about something else. Pius, we were just, discussing Casa Malloy. Maybe that's what you were referring to. And, because I know Hannah just finished that as well, and the wonderful puzzles. Okay, thank you. I was like, I swear it's the exact same, but you know,
Hello.
what do I know?
One order of ice cream, please.
I was hoping you'd ask.
What do you think Ned would order at this ice cream place? I feel like he's gonna get something pretty simple. I don't think he'd try anything crazy. You know what? This kind of gives Ned to me. All American apple pie. I feel like that screams Ned a little bit. He is kind of like the boy next door football guy. Yeah, it's exactly something boring. Yes. No, I like Ned. I do. I know there are mixed opinions on that, but he's not adventurous is not one of the words I would put to describe him. Okay, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. Maybe clearly I haven't played as Ned very much though. Let's
Got it.
check off his to-do list.
Got it. 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 Got it.
I what else am I supposed to do? Vanilla, if you catch my drift. Yep. Nope, don't see yourself out. You are not wrong. As I heard, Andrew just said the other day, I'm scratching what you're sniffing. I am scratching what you're sniffing for sure. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed to do? Hold on just a minute. Go away. Is that Bess sighing like that? Jeez, Bess. Chill out. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. I know, he's so funny. He's always got the funniest things to say. Okay. I would like to... This is so irritating. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Mostly because I'm an idiot. Okay. What do I do? I seriously have everything checked off my to-do list. I am just waiting on Carson to send something. But it has not yet arrived. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to arrive right here. So I don't know where, unless, tell me if I'm wrong. Is it not supposed to be on the mantle? I thought it was. Other than that, I'm pretty sure I have literally everything checked off my to-do list. I talked to all the people. My husband's yelling upstairs to the point where I thought we had a mouse or something in the house because he was yelling. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so scary. Oh, classic. Classic. I don't know Mech Warrior, but my husband makes similar noises when he plays Call of Duty. Okay. I'm gonna eat some Cocoa Kringles, and then I'm gonna call Nancy.
Yep.
'Cause when all else fails, eat
Yum.
30 Cocoa Kringles, and you'll be fine. I don't know if I have ever, like, yelled at a video game before. I mean, I play mostly cozy games. But I'm trying to think if I've ever yelled at a Nancy Drew game before. I've definitely cried over Nancy Drew games, but have I ever yelled at a Nancy Drew game? I don't know about that.
I'm turning the case over to you.
Nancy Drew taking over.
Any of you ever yell at your computer while playing a Nancy Drew game? Also, if anyone has any clue on what to do, please let me know. Maybe I'll call all the people. Because I don't think I have all my evidence, because I need the results, like the book, to help me with my results for this. Okay, we'll just call all the people. Which is, maybe I'll call Brenda.
You have reached the Heights 9 Action News Tip line for Brenda Carlton. Please speak clearly when prompted. To report breaking news in the North River Heights area, say yes. Otherwise, say no.
Ooh, there's something on the floor at Alexi's by the trunk. Wonderful. Okay, I can do that. Oh, actually, you know what?
No.
To report breaking news in the
I
East
might have
River
had someone
Heights
pick
area,
that up
say
already
yes.
last
Otherwise, say no.
stream.
Yes.
Okay.
You have indicated a
Is the
breaking
only
news
option
story
yes?
in the
I
East
guess.
River Heights area. Brenda
Okay,
Carlton
thank
will
you,
be
Pius.
notified
I will.
directly.
I think I might have
Goodbye.
had Bess or George do that. I will give them a phone call because I don't have anything in mind. I've let out frustrated groans when I tried to do all the. Oh yeah. Oh, you tried to do all the key awards too? Man, I actually haven't played Key yet. I tried to play it when it first came out.
Hi, Nancy.
I downloaded
I'm passing the
it
case to you,
on
Bess.
my
I'm on the case.
MacBook, which had been my computer. No, that's not it. Okay, well, let's head over. And then if it's not there, I know George has it. On my old MacBook that I had from college, because that's where I played my games. And I physically couldn't even play the game. It was, my computer was too old. It would not run it.
Oh no.
How will you be paying for the vase you broke?
I don't know if I can afford it.
I don't like you. You break things.
I'm sorry.
Oh, did you hear that vase?
I don't know if we've ever
She's
done this
sorry
before.
that you made the long trek from China to Europe where you survived 2 world wars and countless natural disasters. Only to be unceremoniously kicked to death by some space cadet for no reason. Not that that matters now that you are dead.
I'm sorry. It was an accident. I didn't do that.
Oh, well, if it was an accident, then I'm not mad.
Really?
I thought your generation was supposed to be good with sarcasm. Scram, kid! Give me some space to mourn. Do us both a favor and stay out.
Well, okay, never mind. Bess will not be dealing with Alexi. I'm pretty sure it was George anyway. I'm calling Nancy. Oh, that's hilarious. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
What's that?
But anyway,
passing the
I tried
case to
to
you.
play, yeah, I
I'll take it from
physically
here.
couldn't even get past the latte art puzzle, which is really early in the game. And so I would just like, that is one time I screamed at my computer. I was so excited for the game, and then I couldn't even play it, and I was devastated, but it was my only computer that I had. So I couldn't play it. So anyway, long story short, I got a new computer, hence me being able to stream now today. However,
Yum.
I still haven't played it yet, so I really need to do that. Okay, I'm pretty sure George picked it up. George.
What's up?
Bye.
No!
See you later.
Oops. Look at there, frustrated groan.
Hello.
But that's mostly on
I
myself.
need you to take over.
I'm on the case.
Okay, George, do you have it? Look at that! George, you got so much stuff. Okay, we'll go drop that off at Nancy's. And by Nancy's, I mean, of course, the police station. Okay, what all can I put in here? This. And I don't know what that is.
I can't do this now.
Okay. And that's just for me. Oh, okay, just that. Thank you, Pius.
Hello?
Your turn.
It's your turn.
I'll take it from here.
Okay. And Alexi had those. Okay. Now, maybe that was it. I'm pretty sure I need one more thing, but I'll try it.
I think I've got enough evidence.
On my way. That's not case closed.
Okay. All right. So we do need that thing then. We'll call my dad again. And then we'll call George.
Nancy, I'm so glad you called.
I should get going.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, nothing.
Hi.
It's your turn to take the case.
George, reporting for duty.
Okay. Let's go to Nancy's house. Let's see if it's there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. What am I supposed to do now? Okay, well. Maybe I can go talk to... I don't remember if I talked to Alexi about the keys I picked up or not. We'll try that.
Salutations.
What do you think of Bess?
Is she the one who broke my vase?
She thinks you hate her.
I don't hate her, but I do want her to think that. She should have a healthy fear of this place. I have to chase off the clumsy ones or I'll end up on the street.
That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart.
Do you have any antique radios? Maybe in the back of the store?
Sure.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, I think I already looked through the keys I picked up. I've already looked through this. Okay. Well, we'll play the number game because that'll at least make me feel better. 1, 2, 3. I can find small numbers. I can find the big numbers. I struggle when the numbers are shaped weird. Like this 27. I gotta remember that for later because I'm gonna mix that up. Okay, I'm at 12 now. Is that right? We just got 11. You're probably looking right at it, screaming at the computer, at your screen. Where is it? There it is. 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 18. 20. 21. 34. There's 35. There it is.
Not bad.
Oh, that was close. That was close. I almost didn't get that. Okay, well. I don't know if there's anything else you can do in here. Oh, actually, I want to talk to Brenda. I don't think she has anything to say to me, but we'll try it. And then if not...
Hi.
Goodbye.
Bye.
we'll see if we can get her out of here to snoop. And then if nothing there, then we'll have Bess go and talk to Ice Cream Lady. And George, or Ned already talked to Deirdre, so.
Otherwise, say no.
Yes.
You have indicated a breaking news story in the North River Heights area. Brenda Carlton will be notified directly. Goodbye.
Alright, get out of there, Brenda. Frickin' Brenda. Okay. Don't know. I know that there's stuff here, but I don't know if it is snoopable yet. It appears not. And can't get in there. Already dusted that for fingerprints. Already got a card. And I think that's it. Okay. Alright. Let's call Nancy so she... I wish I could just directly call Bess to do it, but... Hey, you have to call Nancy to call Bess.
Hi.
I'm turning the case over to you.
Nancy Drew, taking over.
I really like these illustrations of them.
I need
I
you
wish
to
they
take
looked
over.
more like that.
Time to help Nancy.
Okay.
Hello, how can I help you?
Ice
Nothing.
cream, please.
Of course.
Bess has literally tried everything, I think. So let's go. I feel like she's feeling strawberries today. Okay, and then we'll try snooping over here, back here again. So we'll do this until it's time to snoop. Okay. I kind of like this game. I think it's a pretty fun game. I do think it is a weird one to have in an ice cream shop. Maybe this is keep. Okay. Oh. And Anne? No. My. Thin? Only. That makes me sense. My only hope. Hope is to lay low, probably. Lie low. Okay. This is probably Vale again. Vale. Stoop to... We'll stop at nothing. My only hope is to lie low. Keep. Hoping? No. Maybe. Keep moving. Yay! I'm surprised that truck hasn't come by yet. Unless that's it. No, it's not here yet. All right. Yes, found the item. George had already picked it up. Oh, here it is. George had already picked up the item, but I hadn't taken it to Nancy yet. So we did that. Amazing. However, still nothing. I checked that off my list, but I already snooped through all this. This is not new information. Pretty sure I've seen all the things. Look behind the ice cream counter. I thought I did because I picked up some photos. Maybe there's more I missed. I already talked to her about the ice cubes. Is there more? That's possible. Okay. I don't see anything else, but I'm pretty sure I got all the things here. I already looked at the paint thinner. No, that's the issue is...
Got it. Got it.
Everything is checked off of my to-do
Got
list.
Got it.
Besides getting
Can't
Nancy
do
out of
that.
jail.
Got it.
Literally everything. So I'm just trying to like go back and redo anything that I haven't done yet. Which is why I'm lost. I know I'm waiting on Carson to send like a book or something. But Nancy's called him and there's nothing. I had George go and check. There is nothing. Maybe I'll have Bess go. That's why I'm lost, because I really don't know what else there is to do.
Hey.
Until next time.
See ya.
But we'll go stop by Nancy's house. And then maybe if there's nothing there yet, I will make sure I have all my evidence in the right place. Nothing on the mantle yet. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be delivered like up here, right? Okay. All right, so we'll give Nancy a call and she'll have her check out the evidence. Have you spoken to every suspect and exhausted all conversation? So that's what I was wondering. Sometimes there's a conversation with Bess that you have to move things forward. So I know that they all have their like people. So Bess's is the ice cream lady. I can never remember her name. And then Ned's is Deirdre. Yeah, I'm picking up. I'm scratching what you're sniffing. So maybe I need to just, maybe that's what I should do next, is just go talk to all the people. As all of the people I can be.
Well, if it isn't history's greatest enemy. Did you come to burn my books or break my breakables?
I just want to ask you a question.
Well, the answer is yes. The question was, should I waltz myself out of the shop and never come back ever as long as I live?
You're really mean.
I can live with that. Now go make friends with the outside world.
He is really mean.
You again. Get out.
Well, no conversation to be had there. Go talk to Brenda.
Hi.
Catch you later.
Bye.
Okay. And then, pretty sure I already talked to both of them at the scoop, but we'll double check. I don't want to miss it.
Hi. Bye. Later.
Hi, welcome. What can I get for you?
Another order of ice cream?
Might as
I
well.
was hoping you'd ask.
Love ice cream.
Bess. You have the best job right now. Okay. That should be all the people. Oh, right. I can't call here. Does Bess need to call them too?
Hello?
Deirdre might not be the friend you think she is.
What makes you say that?
She said that she thinks you and Jessica are dumb.
That's exactly the type of friend I think she is. She's awful. but she throws a good party.
Ugh, I'm so glad I don't have friends like that.
Sure. Thanks for your help.
Bye.
Hi, you've reached Jessica. I'm out. Try me again later.
Okay. Let's do
What's up?
Nancy. Let's have her
passing the
check
case to
the
you.
evidence
I'm on the case.
list. And then if that doesn't trigger it, we'll go talk to all the people again. This time as Ned and George. All right. I even like made sure that I have all the things right. This is what it is. Lab report pending. I'm waiting on that. I know that. Okay, burnt note, ink. Can I add this? Not yet. Okay. Alexi should have town hall keys. False alibi. Yep. An ether and trunk. Where is that? That should be here, shouldn't it? You should have a little note that says there's ether in the trunk. Interesting. Okay. I'll need to go talk to him again. Okay. He's missing that. Tony should have secret plans for Old Town Hall. Yep. Town Hall photos. Yep. Lied. Scoop. Yep. Snowflake. Yes. Hers is done. Deirdre should have citation letter. Yes. Stolen note. Yes. Friends didn't back alibi. Yes. Brenda should have fingerprint. Yep. Acetone. Yep. And says she was not. Yep. Okay. So I'm missing his. So I guess I'll have George and Ned go talk to him. I guess. Because, yeah, he's missing. But we already know he has ether in his trunk. I'm not sure why that's not up here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like with this game, I usually involves going back and forth and exhausting all things with Nancy, Bess, and George. Yes. Yes, I agree. And last time I played this just personally, I don't remember getting stuck. I must have just like done things in the precise order that the game designers had intended, because I don't remember being stuck. But okay. We already did everything as best. We'll move on to George next.
Hi. Your turn to take over.
I'm on the case.
All right. Maybe she needs to see. I don't remember who snooped. I'm pretty sure George did.
Greetings.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you need the analysis from the crime scene for sure. Yes, which I think I get from Carson. And then maybe look at what is on the table directly next to him. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll do that.
Do you have any
And
antique
yes,
radios?
I did get
Maybe
fingerprints
in the back of the store?
for everyone.
Sure.
And we already figured out that Brenda's fingerprint is the one that matches. Okay. I already got his fingerprint. I already tested that fingerprints. There weren't any. But I got his fingerprints from this metal polish. Okay. Let's look in the trunk. I'm pretty sure.
Empty. What would Alexi want with an empty bottle of ether?
I have already picked that up this game. I guess I just had the wrong person pick it up. Well, maybe that's all we needed. Who knows? Maybe that was the last thing that we needed to trigger this. Which is shocking because I've been in that trunk multiple times. But hey, you know what? I'll take it. Thank you guys for your help. I appreciate it. All right, let's call Nancy now that we have seen that.
Hello?
There we go.
We found ether at Alexi's shop.
Really? That seems out of place at an antique shop. It's on the list of commonly used accelerants for buyers. Good find.
It's your turn.
I'm on the case.
Okay, so we'll go add that to the evidence. Yay. done. Woohoo! Okay, this is done except for this. But I need to call my daddy. Carson's package should show up now that you have accelerants for each aspect. Yay! Excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I was like,
I'm so glad you called.
I really don't know what I'm missing. So weird.
I should get going.
Take care.
I wonder who I had searched through Alexi's trunk, because I thought it was George, but clearly not.
Can't leave now.
Oh, you're right. Oops. We'll have George go do that.
Hi.
Anyway, thank you guys for your help. I appreciate it.
Your turn to take over.
I'm on the case.
Honestly, though, Ned is useless. I don't play as Ned this whole thing. The only times I just like for like the second time the whole game checked off Ned's to-do list. I basically play the whole game as George. Bess sometimes. I know Bess is good at talking to the scoop lady and George is good at talking to Dee Dee. But I basically just play as George. Okay. Hooray! That means it's time to save. Yay!
That must be what Nancy's dad was getting for her.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go drop that off. Now we're cooking with fire. Cooking with gas? Cooking with fire? I don't know. Just ignore me. Okay. Police station. I feel like the concept of this game is so cool that like you can't be Nancy and you gotta play as everyone else, but I feel like the mechanics of it make it tricky. Like the fact that Ned is kind of useless, the fact that I as George can't call Ned to have him take the case over. I have to call Nancy, who then calls Ned, or as vice versa, etc., whatever.
Hi.
But you are not wrong. George is objectively the best sleuthy friend. Absolutely.
I'm turning the case over to you.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah, they make Bess so like... She's just not smart in this game. She just isn't.
I need to check this against the chromatogram results.
And
Which accelerant was used?
Ned is not aggressive enough. Okay.
Nope.
Oh, I'm supposed to do this. Oops. What am I looking at? 45. Okay. There's 45.
The fire was started with isopropyl alcohol, not gasoline. Adding this to the evidence against me will help prove I didn't start the fire.
All right, Nancy, let's get you out of jail, my friend. Oh, thank you, Pius. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you and I appreciate all your help. Thank you so much.
I don't need any more evidence. I just have to make sure I've matched the evidence to the correct suspect.
Boom. All right. Let's do it.
Can you come look at the evidence?
Be right there for an evidence check. Looks solid. Looks like you just got yourself a get-out-of-jail-free card, detective.
Woohoo! Nancy's out of jail. Nancy's out of jail. Take a snack to go.
Yum. Yes, I'm out.
Woohoo! Check that off my to-do list.
Did that.
Yes, you did. All right. Yes, Nancy needs to go talk to everyone.
Check.
Go do it. Start here.
Look what the cat dragged out of the jail.
Good to see you were so concerned.
Oh, I'm sorry if I was misleading. I wasn't concerned.
I want to know what you were doing at the fire. Why were you there?
Look, I don't care about the stupid clues challenge. I really don't. The only reason I was in it was because my dad never shuts up about how I need to be active in the community and blah.
Then why were you following me?
I assumed you were cheating.
Why would you assume that?
Because I was cheating. I
Nice.
thought we were all cheating. That's why I thought it would be fun to catch you in the act. But instead, you did something super crazy, which I did not anticipate.
I didn't set the building on fire.
That's cool. Just so you know, you do a pretty great impression of someone who has recently burned down a building for no reason.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for being so helpful, giving Ned all the information.
Just looking out for my number
Nancy.
one buddy.
Right.
Your boyfriend's cute. And you were in the
She
clink.
messy.
I think I'm blameless here.
Well, I think.
Relax, Nancy. I'm not one of those girls. I was just window shopping. Anyone can tell he's not going to budge on the you situation. It was just nice to spend a little time with him instead of the idiot boys on campus. I swear, you think they're gonna get more mature in college, but they just head the other direction.
You're not wrong. Unfortunately, you're not wrong.
Why are you hanging out here today?
Can you tell your friend to stop spying on me? It's distracting.
I'm not spying on you.
The fact that you responded proves my point.
Oh, shoot.
See? Not the most capable detective of the
Bye.
friend group.
Later.
It's George for sure.
Hi.
Can I get you some ice cream?
No, never again.
Am I missing something? I thought you love ice cream.
Loved ice cream. But then I had bowl after bowl trying to keep my cover, and then my brain froze. Permanently. I'm so cold, Nancy. If I don't make it, tell my parents I died of ice cream poisoning.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I won't get you ice cream.
Good. When this is all over, I could go for a room temperature snack, and then a warm snack, and then something hot. Baby steps.
Also, perfect time to use my new emote. Just for the occasion. Well, really, that's pretty fitting for almost any occasion, but you know.
Bye.
See ya.
All right, here we go. What do you have to say for yourself?
Happy to see that you're doing all right. Just so you know, I've been pulling for you this whole time.
I'm all for, not in every game, but particularly in this game, I am all for Nancy sticking it to him.
That's not what I heard.
Well, you know what they say. Don't believe half of what you read and anything you hear.
Including now?
I see that your reputation is well deserved. What do you want?
Tell me about the fire. What were you doing?
I've been over this with enough people already. I was out, I saw smoke, I made a call.
Did you put pressure on the police to arrest someone?
Yes, of course I did.
You did?
I didn't tell them who to arrest. I just told them to do their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you worried that you pressured the police into making unnecessary assumptions?
You would have done the same thing. You know, it's harder than you think to run a town. If someone has to take the fall for the common good once in a while, so be it.
Well, that's not very fair.
Fairness is a luxury in government. It's sad, but it's true.
You kind of suck. Honestly, though.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
All right, let's go bother our other two friends.
Look who's out! Glad to see that you could get them to see sense. Do you need anything? If you need anything.
Thanks. I didn't know you were following my case.
Couldn't help. Small town. I want you to know that I didn't doubt you, not for a second.
That means a lot.
Trust me, I know. I know what it's like to be in your shoes. It's the worst feeling you can have. You know, your friends really worked hard to get you out.
I know.
I should have worked harder myself. It's probably too late, but anything I can do to help you, anything you need to know, I'm your guy.
That's really nice. Thanks, Alexi.
What do you know about Tony?
She railroaded you. Practically dropped the police at your door. Either she just hates you, or she's up to something that only you could crack.
Hmm.
Can you tell me anything about the fire? Anything at all?
You know, I wish that I could. I already told everything I know. Except...
Except what?
Okay, I went in.
You what?
I went into the building. I saw you come running out. You looked scared. I just knew it wasn't you who set the fire. And that
Why'd you
reporter
go
was just
in?
standing there, like she was waiting for you to come out. It wasn't right.
Why didn't you say anything?
It wouldn't have mattered. No one listens to me or trusts me.
Will you testify to that?
Yes, but it's not enough. You need more evidence.
I agree.
Why did you go into the town hall when it was burning?
The time capsule. Bennington told me he'd put the magnifying glass somewhere I wouldn't find it for years and years. I always assumed he meant in the time capsule. I was just hoping to finally be able to say, see, I didn't do anything. But I guess it's gone now.
That's sad.
Why did you become a detective in the first place?
I was pretty young at the time, and back then my parents owned a shop, much like this one. I wasn't much into the news then, but I knew in those days people didn't much like immigrant families like ours. One night, someone threw rocks through the plate glass window, completely shattering it. My parents were very upset, but they were afraid to go to the police. It wasn't done where we were from. So I took it upon myself to catch the culprit.
Did you?
Never did. But that's when I learned that even a small, nice-looking town has its secrets. I decided I wasn't going to put up with secrets anymore.
Good for you.
Why did you give up on being a detective?
It wasn't a choice. The cases stopped coming.
See you later.
That
Good day.
sucks. He's a sad character in this story. All right, let's go talk to my least favorite character, Brenda.
Nancy, how are you adjusting to life on the outside?
Fine, thank you. I'm not in the mood to do an interview.
That's okay. Everything you say will be off the record.
You're still holding your microphone.
Sorry. Habit.
Still holding it.
All right. You're good.
Oh my gosh.
Word of warning, I will get the exclusive. I always do.
Why wasn't your van at the fire?
It was. I just came separately. I share the van with other reporters sometimes.
Can you tell me a little bit about your van?
I never pictured myself as the kind of person to drive around in a van. But I have to admit, this one is pretty cool.
Why is that?
First thing, it's less of a van and more of a mobile action center. I spend more time in here prepping stories than I do at home.
Why are you playing me up as the villain in the media?
I'm just doing my job. I'm letting the world know about all of the suspicious things you've done.
You should be reporting on the
She's
truth,
the
not
worst.
trying to grab a better job. My life is at stake.
Mine too. And anyway, what good does telling the truth do if no one can hear you?
Is there a way I could get in touch with you later?
Good question. Why don't you take one of my cards?
Is this your cell phone number?
Yes.
You have the reputation of being the first on the scene.
Oops.
How do you do that?
When news breaks, I get there first.
Yes, I've seen the ad. I mean, how do you make it to the scene first?
It's a secret of the trade.
That's suspicious.
You were at the scene of the fire so fast. How did you manage that?
It's my job to be ready at a second's notice. Some people think I'm just lucky. I prefer to think I'm just that good.
Okay.
Do you mind if I look around in the van?
Yes, for a variety of reasons, Nancy. First, it's mine, so no. Second, I have dirt on everyone in this town in here. And as a journalist, it's my ethical duty to make sure that all of the embarrassing footage I've got stays private until such a time that it is fit for broadcast.
You mean, like blackmail?
No?
Yes.
No. Is that what you think of me? It's not blackmail, it's fact-checking. I have to balance the individual's right to privacy with the public's need to know.
You didn't exactly extend that courtesy to me.
Didn't I? I think the public needs to know everything it can about the criminal, I'm sorry, alleged criminal activities of the local self-appointed do-gooder.
I think she might be one of my least favorite characters in any video game of all time.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Eat one, Brenda. All right.
Did that. Can't check that off yet.
You can figure out a way to do that, I bet.
You have reached the Heights 9 action news tip line for Brenda Carlton. Please speak clearly when prompted. To report breaking news in the North River Heights area, say yes. Otherwise, say no.
Yes.
You have indicated a breaking news story in the North River Heights area. Brenda Carlton will be notified directly. Goodbye.
So weird that she does not come out of her van. Where is she going? Here we go. Time for the drama.
You are Bess Marvin, Nancy's closest friend and confidant.
Yes.
Did she tell you about her plans to burn down Town Hall?
No, she didn't. I mean, she didn't burn anything.
It must have come as a shock to discover what your friend had done.
But she didn't.
It's natural to be in denial. You just want the best for your friend, yes?
Of course.
Who else would she have told her plans to?
No one.
Has she always been secretive like that?
No.
So just recently?
That's not what I meant.
Does she have any enemies?
Well, she solves crimes, so there might be some hard feelings from the people she's gotten in trouble.
She solves crimes, so she must be
Also,
pretty
what was
familiar with
Deirdre
how
doing in the
criminals
background?
cover up their tracks.
Yeah, she knows all of the tricks. Wait, what are you getting at?
If anyone could get away with the perfect crime, it'd be Nancy, right?
I don't know about that.
So you think there's potential she won't get away with burning down Town Hall?
That's not what I said at all.
So you do think she'll get away with it?
She didn't do it. She's not guilty.
I can see that this is
Bess.
very emotional for you. Thank you for your time. We'll continue to follow the story as it develops.
You didn't... You took what I said and screwed it all up.
Oh no, Bess. You did great. I know it's upsetting, but really well done.
I want to go again.
Great. I'll find you as details develop.
Oh, Bess. Wait, what's Deirdre doing back there? I should try modifying the settings
question.
of the other tracks to enhance the background track and hear what she was saying.
Yes, do it. But how? Okay.
You are Bess Marvin, Nancy's...
Okay, me. Birds. Bugs. Cars. Bess.
That's it. Only 4 more tracks to go.
Oh, okay. Yep, got it. Don't know how I did that, but I got it. I don't really know what the frequency. Feel like the cars are too loud. But that's the one that's right. Okay. Oh, that one I got right too, apparently. Okay. This one's wrong. This one's wrong. This one's wrong. Okay.
Your Beth Marvin, Nancy's closest friend and confidant. Did she tell you about her plans to burn down Town Hall? Your Beth Marvin, Nancy's closest friend and confidant. Did she tell you about her plans to burn down Town Hall? Your Beth Marvin, Nancy's closest friend and confidant. Did she tell you about her plans to burn down? Your Beth Marvin, Nancy's closest friend and confidant. Did she tell you about her plans to burn down?
I feel like I can't tell if I'm getting close or not.
Your Beth Marvin, Nancy's.
Okay, that one's right. Okay, I got this one right. Oh.
Yes. No, she didn't. I mean, she didn't.
Okay, got that one right somehow. Last one. Birds. Okay, apparently I got it all.
I don't see anything. I saw her come through this way. It's gotta be here.
She didn't. I mean, she didn't.
Maybe it was destroyed in the fire. I'm not imagining things. I know what I saw.
Of course.
I can't assume that.
No.
It's not here, okay?
That's not what I meant.
No, I'll find it. I'll find it.
Deirdre thought she was following me. Who was she really
Yeah,
following?
who was she following? Uh-oh. Is that her? No, she's not back yet.
Check. Haven't done that.
Okay, I still need to explore the van. I know I need to get in here. I don't think I have anything, though. Unless she left something.
Alcohol.
Oh.
It looks like this is for cleaning the equipment, but if she has more...
Okay, good to know.
Still have to do that.
Not done, though. Oh, here we
How
go.
could Brenda have possibly made it to all of those interviews so quickly? It doesn't make sense.
Let's see here. Yeah, there is like no time in between. Get in there, Nancy. Also, quick save. I understand that there has been some frustration on your end concerning our decision to pull your antiquities story from the national broadcast schedule. You have assembled a truly remarkable piece of investigative journalism, but the fact remains that you're trying to sell us on a story the public has already seen. Your investigation into the antiquities fraud is one of the best pieces of investigative journalism that's come across my desk. But Nancy Drew got there first. Oof. My advice to you at this point is to let this go. My patience is limited. If you call me again about my decision to pull your story, understand that in no uncertain terms, it will be the last time I take your call. Yikes. Get over this and regroup. I mean, that's pretty clear what they want from you. Put together a new package and make sure you do whatever it takes to keep your story from leaking. Call me when you're really ready to take the next step in your career. I see big things for you here if you can clear this first big hurdle. Until you do, don't call. Well, there you have it. Is that it? Is that the only thing in there? All right, does that mean I'm done?
Check.
Okay, wonderful. Get out of here before she comes back and catches you. All right, now I need to go bother Deirdre.
Hello.
Hey, listen up, lady.
What do you know about the notes that were left for me?
Promise not to be super mad?
No.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Moving forward, that's not the first note I found. I found another note earlier on your porch.
What did it say?
It gave me a place to go. I went there. Nothing happened. That's when I thought maybe someone was expecting to meet you. Next time I intercepted the note and sent it your way.
And you followed me.
Right.
Why are you admitting all this? I thought you hated me.
Also, that's actually
do
pretty
hate
good
you,
detective work,
But I
Deidre.
don't hate you. It's complicated. I just truly enjoy hating you, and I'd hate for something to happen that would throw off our equilibrium. Also, it's not fair.
Well, that's really nice of you. Thanks.
And that's why I hate you. So much positivity. And you're welcome.
How do you think Brenda gets around town so quickly?
She probably speeds and never gets tickets because she's good looking.
Didn't you get a ticket from a red light camera?
Ooh.
All right, that's a flaw in my logic, but I'm still going to assume I'm right. I've got no idea how she does it.
That's so funny.
See you later.
Bye.
That's so funny. All right.
Hey, what's up?
Did you find anything out about Brenda?
Oh, I forgot. Nancy, I'm so sorry about the interview. You know I'd never say anything like that. Brenda just...
Took what you said out of context? I know. Don't worry. I know how she is.
I was so worried you'd be mad when that came out.
Has there been much traffic or road work these last few days?
It's been the worst. It took me 45 minutes to get across the river Monday morning. It would have been faster to walk.
Yeah, what the heck?
When you were stuck in traffic on Monday, when exactly was that?
10. Chic Boutique's Chic Week doorbuster was kicking off at
Chic
10,
Boutique, Chic
and I was
Week.
late. Nancy, it was a travesty.
But if the traffic was that bad, how could Brenda have made it to both of the interviews on her time log?
Either she's good at being in two places at once, or she's got some top secret route I don't know about.
Interesting.
I'll let you go.
Talk to you later.
Very interesting.
Check.
All right.
Hello, how can I help you?
Does River Heights have any shortcuts that most people don't know about?
Shortcuts? No. There are the tunnels, but those are locked up as far as I know.
Tunnels?
Yeah, from back when everyone was worried about the Cold War. They've been locked for as long as I can remember. Doubt you could find your way in if you tried.
Bet.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I know who I need to go ask about that.
Hello.
I'm stuck. Do you have any advice from your detective days?
Times were different back then. The town's a lot nicer these days. Used to have lots of crooks running around in those tunnels.
Tunnels?
Yeah, there's a whole network of tunnels under the town. They say they're from the Cold War, but they're even older.
Interesting.
Built by smugglers and the like. And the city turned them into a fallout shelter in the 50s.
How do I find my way in?
I don't know if I should help you with that. The tunnels are very dangerous.
I have to find a way into the tunnels. My case depends on it.
I see. You know, Nancy, when I was younger, I used to love to read. A good book always gave me great ideas. There's a book over there you should check out.
I really don't have time for that.
There's always time for this book. I always brought it with me on my adventures as a kid. You'll want to read it cover to cover.
Take the hint,
Bye.
Nancy.
Until
Take
next
the
time.
hint. Over here? This one?
Alexi said cover to cover. There must be a code on the book's cover.
Oh, Nancy, good job.
It's a coded guide for getting
my.
around the tunnels.
The tunnels exist. Found great hidden entrance on the road out in front of the old antiques shop. Ooh. I should buy that shop someday. Nice. Okay. The sequence. After you've picked an option, follow its rules on which marked doors to go through in the tunnel rooms. Okay, I can do a sequence. Alright, so it looks like... The heart is middle left, middle left, middle left. Bottom right, top right, top right. So it can't be B. It has to be A or C. Now let's pick another shape. The circle has a similar one, but this one didn't finish. So it could be C, because that would match the circle over here. Let's check that with other shapes. What about the clover shape? That matches the clover shape. Yep. And what about the diamond? Matches the diamond, because that's the same there. Square. Yep. Okay, it's C. All right. So that is circle, heart, clover, or clubs, I guess. Diamond, triangle, square. Okay. Did that. Oh, there's more. Ugh. Okay. So it has to be option C. That's what we said. So the shapes really didn't matter. That was just getting me to this page. If only 2 doors, then continue ahead. I get to take this with me, right? Okay, good. All right. Thank you, Alexi. Now let's go get into these tunnels.
Alexi's guide said there'd be a tunnel entrance right outside the antique shop.
That's right here. Oh. I bet Brenda's van is in front of it or on it. Let's get Brenda out of here.
You have reached the Heights 9 action news tip line for Brenda Carlton. Please speak clearly when prompted to report breaking news in the
Hasn't she
North
figured
River
this
Heights
out by now
area.
that we keep
Say
doing
yes.
this to get rid of her?
Otherwise, say no.
Yes.
You have indicated a breaking news story in the North River Heights area. Brenda Carlton will be notified directly. Goodbye.
Okay.
This must be how Brenda gets around town so quickly.
Knew it. Yikes. Okay, here we are. How do I know which one to go into? This is spooky. What am I doing? Okay. I see. So what's on our list?
Check. Check.
I'm in the tunnels. What am I supposed to do now? Ooh, 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 ooh. Bum, bum, bum. Is this number important? I don't know, but I'm gonna write it down just in case. 5, 2, 8, 3, 9, 4.
Whoa. Can't believe I made it out of here in one piece.
Yeah, seriously, Nancy, you are lucky. I don't think... Okay. Okay, well now I know I can get in here without Brenda needing to leave her van. But what do I do now? Okay. Okay. I'm probably not. Oh, is there anything else over here? No. I'm probably not supposed to do this, so I'm gonna save before I do it. Can we go out back through Brenda's van? Oh, she's still not here. Nothing. What a waste. Okay. Well... good to know.
Hello.
See you later.
Until next time.
Should I call him?
Hello?
Have you found out anything about Tony and the town hall deal?
Nothing concrete.
So you did find out something.
Nancy, promise me you're not going to take what I'm about to say as proof that she's some grand mastermind.
I love when you give me a disclaimer. That means you've got something good, doesn't it?
According to a friend of a friend, she's the majority shareholder in the Heights development.
Meaning?
Meaning if something were to happen to free up that land, say a fire for example, she stands to profit.
Bum,
How
bum, bum.
much?
Let's just say enough.
I knew it.
This isn't proof, Nancy. It's motive, but not proof. Unless you're 100% sure that it's her, take caution.
Don't I always?
No. Rarely to never is more like it. I hope that helped.
Of course. Alexi's been pretty helpful. Do you think I should trust him?
He's got every right to be mad at me. But if anyone knows what you're going through right now, it'd be him. I always say you should trust your instincts. But if it were me, I'd listen to what he says.
That's good advice.
I need to go. Talk to you soon.
Take care.
All right. What's on our hint wiki, whatever? Can I go confront Brenda about finding her pass?
Hello, Nancy.
You're the one who left me the notes, aren't you?
Yes.
You lured me to town hall. You led me to that room. All I need to know now is whether you were trying to frame me or trying to kill me.
They both would have made a great story.
You won't get away with this.
You and I both know you have no proof.
I've got your fingerprints, and
I'll be on the air before you know it, spinning your story so hard that every potential juror in this town will be itching to lock you up and throw away the key.
Far from it. I'm going to make sure everyone in this town finds out who you really are.
Look, you do what you want. If I were you, I'd take my head start and book myself a flight out of the country.
I'm not the type to run away.
Before you say that, I'd take a good long look at Alexei. That man's sad, broken down, lonely life in that grimy old store is your future if you stay. Your choice.
This is about the Antiquities show, isn't it?
This is about you. You know who screws up my leads? You. You know who gets in my way? You. You know who I'm sick of? Precious, special, Nancy Drew. I'm going to love watching this town turn its back on you.
What a strong word you are.
Too busy, can't talk.
I hate her.
That's done. Haven't done that.
I need to call my friends.
I am George. I am so important that you better leave me a message.
What?
Thank you for calling Bess. Leave Bess a message.
Hello?
Come on, Ned. There we go.
Ned, I need some help. Brenda's going to turn this whole town against me.
I know. Things are looking pretty bad. If Brenda runs this story... Wait a second. Brenda might have a hold on the River Heights media. but I know a lot of people in Mapleton. I'm going to run there now. If I can convince the Mapleton Press to pick up the story on Brenda, I don't know if that will work, but at least we'll be fighting back.
Ned, you don't have to do that.
Yes, I do. I know you can handle things here. Let me work on this just in case.
Thanks, Ned.
Thanks, Ned.
Bye.
Bye.
What else do I do? I don't feel like that's enough.
Can't check that off yet.
I think George does something.
I am George. I am so important
Guess
that
not.
you better leave me a message.
All right, well, let's go talk to him in here.
Nancy, I need to ask. Why did you trust me right away? Your friends didn't.
We sleuths have to stick together. Plus, my father said you were worth trusting.
He did.
He did.
Well, that's just... I don't even know what to say. I'm surprised to hear that, I guess.
I need help stopping Brenda. She's trying to frame me.
If we don't learn from the mistakes of history, you have to fight fire with fire. She's gonna go after you with everything she's got until you show the world how rotten she is. Don't let her get away. Don't run away. Fight her head on. Find a way to turn this around on her. I know you can do it.
Bye.
Until next time.
Thanks, Alexi. I think I can do it too.
Hi, Nancy.
It's Brenda. She's framing me, and she's about to go on the air to make things even worse.
I knew I hated her for a good reason.
Yeah, because she
What
sucks.
do we do?
I don't know. I'm going to have to stop that broadcast. I'll let you go.
See ya.
Tell everyone. Tell all the people.
Hello.
I know it's Brenda that started the fire. She set me up.
Ha! Good. I'm glad it's someone awful. You have proof?
I'm working on it.
I wish I could help you. She's the worst. The absolute
She is the worst.
She's only got that job because of her dad, and because she's good at shortcuts or something.
What do you mean by Brenda being good at shortcuts?
She's got to be. She's always there before anyone else. That's all she's got going.
Get her, Nancy. Oh, hey, Utterly Rude. How's it going? Yeah, she is the worst. I hate her. Honestly, she stinks. But it's going great. How are you? I was bummed I couldn't raid and hang out the other day, but looked like you guys were having a good time. I hope all is going well with you.
I'll let you go.
Later.
I think that Brenda might be one of my least favorite characters of all Nancy Drew time. Oh, what's for dinner? I am so hungry. I have not eaten yet. I'm probably gonna do something boring because that's all we have right now, but I want to live vicariously through you. What are you making?
Hello.
Brenda's the one who set the fire. You've got to help me.
Do I? I don't think that I do.
You're fine with letting her get away with this?
Do you know how hard it is to get things done with
Oh
you around?
my
You and your
gosh.
friends always snooping around, causing trouble.
We don't cause trouble. We expose troublemakers.
When you're stuck cleaning up the mess, it doesn't make a difference.
Yes it does.
I can't believe you're not going to help me stop Brenda.
You'll get used to the idea.
What a she's pretty bad too, to be honest. Pizza. Ooh, like basically flatbread. That still sounds really good. Yeah, she sucks too. I hate her. Honestly, besides Alexi, who kind of sucks at the beginning, not a very nice NPC group here in this game, is it? Yeah, big time beat for sure. Honestly, who's the biggest is the real question. Of the crew we got here, who's the biggest one? And I don't know if I know the answer. I mean, probably Brenda, but I don't know. Flatbread sounds really good. This sounds really good. And I bet that, do you do that in the oven, or is that like a pizza oven or microwave type deal. I feel like oven makes the most sense.
My father tells me you're the majority shareholder in the Heights development.
Technically, I have investments in that and other local organizations.
Does that mean you could benefit from the sale of the land if it was no longer protected?
I don't care for that implication. Yes,
You'll
I
get used
could
to the
make money
idea.
from the sale, but I invested in the property, which was languishing, by the way, as an act of public service.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Mean group of suspects, absolutely. Sourdough discard. Ooh, that's a good idea to do with your sourdough discard. Seasoning and such. I do it on the stove first. Oh, that's a good idea. My husband used to have a sourdough starter. He never once actually made sourdough with it, but we had a lot of discard snacks. His main one was he did like little sourdough what's the word, pancakes, which were pretty good. That's a good idea to use it for like a flatbread. Why she gotta talk to us like we're children? For real, honestly, which I know, well, like Nancy's like 18 or whatever, but still, she sucks. Hi Pius, welcome back. We're making great progress. We know that it's Brenda. We're just trying to now catch her in the act. Ooh, the sourdough pancakes, they're really good. He kind of gave up on his starter, but if he ever gets back on it, we'll have to try a flatbread pizza. That's a great idea. Oh, your kids are finally in bed. That is, I don't have kids, but I can only imagine that's a relieved feeling. They're safe and sleeping, and now you have time for yourself. And Hannah, thanks for lurking. Appreciate you being here while you get stuff done. All right. Find a way to
Still
stop
have to do
Brenda.
that.
The only person I haven't talked to about this yet is George. I need to call George.
I am George. I am so important that you better leave me.
Okay, maybe I better go home then. Brenda talks to us the way my aunt talks to people. Oh. You like toddler having a temper tantrum. That's so annoying. That is so irritating. Oh, Tony does that. Yeah, Tony, this whole attitude, it's like, oh man, she drives me up a wall. So glad she's not a real character. Still getting used to it being 7 and light out. Yes, same here. Yeah, it's 7 where I'm at right now, and it is weirdly light. I am having a harder time actually getting to bed at a reasonable time when it's nice outside. Oh. I'm so glad that you used that. I've been trying to think of... No need to apologize. I'm so glad that you used that. I'm trying to think of things that make me laugh and plop them in there as rewards. I love redeeming my points on other people's streams. Try to find any excuse I can to redeem them. So please, by all means, do it. Are you guys familiar with that Vine at all of the bus lady? Or is that just me? Oh yeah, your children are still gonna... Is it hard for them to go to sleep when it's still light out? Okay, let's go to Nancy's. I don't sleep until the wee hours anyway because of my husband's 2nd and 3rd shift. Oh, okay, yeah. My kids go to bed at 7 and they aren't happy. That would be hard. That'd be hard going to bed. There's George. It'd be hard going to bed when it's light out. I don't think I could do it. And as a kid, yeah, no.
Nancy, you're out. I was so worried. You have no idea.
They did
you
a
for your
good
help.
job with
You
George.
guys
She
are
looks
the
really
best
nice.
friends in the world.
We're not out of the woods. You need anything, you let me know.
And I feel like she looks like I imagined her. They did a good job. Bess is a little more questionable for me, but I'm pleased with the justice they did for George.
So, how's the case coming?
Okay. Much better now that you're out. We're a team, but I still like it when you lead the way.
Fair enough. When I was a kid, I had a strict bedtime. I always remember crying because I'd be in bed when the sun was setting and our neighbors' kids would still be swimming. Oh, Oh, that's awful. Going to bed when it's light out is hard enough, but when you know that your neighbor kids are in the pool, oh, that's so tough. They have a blackout curtain on their window, but they're constantly opening the curtain and lighting up the room. Any excuse. I remember my parents would tuck me to bed, and I would just lay there and think of any possible question that I could ask them. Like, what are we doing tomorrow? What are we going to eat for dinner tomorrow? What about on Saturday? What's Saturday look like? And just literally anything I do to keep me from going to sleep. So I am with the kids on that one. I would be doing the same thing too. Blackout curtains are the best. I don't know how people sleep without them. I could probably do light more than I could do silence. I need noise. If it is silent, I can't sleep. I need like white noise or a fan or something. I could probably manage sleeping with the lights on more than I could it being silent.
Do you know about any tunnels in River Heights?
Yeah, I didn't know that they were actually real. How cool is that?
So, how did Ned do with Deirdre?
I have never seen him so stressed out. In any other case, it would have been funny. I sort of feel bad for Deirdre. Only sorta. I don't want to get a reputation here as a softie.
Good for you.
Did you find out anything else about Alexei's detective past?
Not much. I asked around a little. He solved a lot of tough cases. It's not fair that the town just turned its back on him.
What if he was really framed?
Then we'll take that case next.
Oh, I love you, George.
Brenda. She's setting me up.
I knew you'd figure it out.
Now I just need to figure out how to stop her broadcast.
Say no more. I know just the thing. Let me go grab it. If you can go find a battery for me, I'll be right back.
A battery. Okay, I'll go look for a battery. I think I saw one in my drawer. My four-year-oldest current favorite question is, what are you going to do when you're done with that? And then she'll ask the same thing after she gets the answer. Oh, bless you, Pius. Bless you. You must have a lot of patience. A battery. I think it just takes a lot of patience to be a parent. So bless you all.
Oh my gosh! Who would do something like that? Someone could really get hurt.
I forgot about that. That scared me.
Who would do this?
Oh my gosh. Good thing the piano lid was down.
Some of the fine citizens of River Heights have been expressing their outrage ever since you were arrested.
I can't believe someone would do that.
Don't worry about it. They're just a big bunch of cowards.
Oof.
We'll take care of this for you.
Were you able to find anything to stop Brenda?
I think I've got something good. Sort of. It's in pieces, but I'll figure it out. Maybe you could help?
Of course. What is it?
A jammer. Once this baby is up and running, there'll be no way she can get her broadcast on the air. Do you have the battery?
Of course,
Yes.
George has a jammer.
Here.
That's exactly the one I need.
Perfect.
We need to hurry. I'll work on getting all the pieces wired up if you could work on getting all the connections powered on.
You got it. I need to get all of the
Let me save real quick.
connections powered on.
I love puzzles like this, by the way. I never said I had the patience for it, LOL, just that she asked it. Fair enough. Fair enough. I get super frustrated after the second or third time. Yeah, mostly because I'm not a planner, so I literally have no answer, and I don't know. It's not a valid response for her brain. Yeah, I could get that. So I do not have my own children, but I take care of other people's children. And I can only take so much. So I can imagine feeling that way. Unfortunately, with your own children though, you can't just send them out. Like, I only have my kids for 45 minutes, and if they're bothering me, I only have to last for 45 minutes, and then they can go ask someone else that question. So I'm not quite the same. Okay. This one has to go here, I think. like this one really isn't that tricky. Not a lot of puzzles in this one. Yeah, they don't go away. Love them. Of course, of course. It would be sad if they did go away, but I could imagine that makes other things complicated. How many kids do you have, Pius? And you're pretty soon. You're due in July, right? You're coming up pretty soon on your due date. Okay. Feel like we're making real good progress on this. 3 girls and 1 more in July. Oh, that is so exciting. I'm so excited for you. Okay. Something is wrong here. Oh, here we go.
Got it. This should keep Brenda from going on the air for a little while at least.
Perfect.
Therefore, almost
You'll need
3
to connect
and
it
wow.
to the signal box in Brenda's van. She should be using the standard system, so you'll just need to connect the 2 together. Here, take a look. There are colored wires with bits.
That's a good
Just connect the
age
identical
spread,
colored
Pius.
terminals with a matching color wire. Be careful not to cross any wires though, or it'll short out and not turn on. Once it's on, it'll be blocking the signal but will only last for about 30 minutes before the battery dies.
I caught about 50% of that.
I wish I could make it last longer, but it's the best I can do right now. Go find a way to put it on Brenda's van's antenna, but don't let her know it's there. Once it's on, you'll have to move quickly. It won't last long.
What's going on? Any new developments?
Ned called. Things aren't going well in Mapleton. That means we have 1 shot at this. Okay, George, think.
You've done enough. Don't worry.
I can't just sit here. You need backup. Okay, you go for Brenda. Bess and I are going to the station. I'm going to send Bess in to sweet talk the management. If that fails,
Nice.
I'll try my best to cut the broadcast from the station. I don't know if I'll be able to figure out their system in time. Sitting here won't help. I gotta get moving. Nancy, good luck.
Thanks, George. Girl, that teacher life. Yeah. Yes. Once they get tired of her lesson and start to get antsy, then dance class is over. Then it's time to go home to their parents. I love them so much, though, and cry whenever a show is complete and say goodbye. It is hard to say goodbye, isn't it? It really is. It's nice to be able to say goodbye once they're getting antsy, but like when you have to say goodbye, then it's really hard. Where am I going? Oh, to Brenda, which is Antiques. It's true. I had some students this year. I teach all the way up through 6th grade. I had some 6th grade students that was really hard saying goodbye, knowing I might not see them again. That is hard. But there's this, you know, perks too. Like, yeah, go to your parents now. Class is done. What kind of dance do you teach? Antenna. Is that in here? I would imagine that's out somewhere. No. There we go.
The jammer should go here.
Oh, it perfectly
All I need to do next
fits.
is match the colored
What a
terminals.
coincidence. Hi, Andrew. How's it going? We're just, you know, living it up over here. And actually, we're getting pretty close to the end of the game, honestly. We already know it's Brenda. We're blocking her signal here. I'm doing pretty great, honestly. Yeah, things are going really well. We are flying through, although I'll be honest, it has not really felt like we're flying through. I got stuck for a while at the start of stream where I hadn't like had the right person look at something, and it, you know, we spent a while wandering around, but we made it. Oh, this is like that one game. Did any of you ever play this game? Oh, what's it called? I had an app on my phone like this for a while. Okay. I teach ballet, tap, jazz, musical theater. You do all of those? That's so fun. Mainly now I do choreography for kids productions, so I work with schools seasonally and just come in when they're doing their shows. That is so fun. I love that so much. That I feel like that's like the best too, because you get kids that want to be there. Like all kids that sign up, correct me if I'm wrong, but you get kids that like sign up and actually want to participate. I love that. That's awesome. Okay, well that's not gonna work. I feel like this is right. Okay, I think I got it.
That's it. Signal is getting jammed. Time to hurry.
You mind if I ask what kind of mic you use? I've been adjusting my audio setup and I'm curious. Oh, for sure. I have, I just got on Amazon. It's Coco Nice. It's COCONISE. Just got a cheap one. But honestly, I was just telling Hannah about this. I follow a guy on YouTube, Pause Music, and he helps people like figure out their setup and all the things. And he has a whole video on like how to go in and manually adjust all your mic settings to have like best sound. It took some finagling, but I like my sound for the most part, and it was pretty cheap. Eventually I'd like to upgrade my mic to something that is a little bit nicer, but I'm pleased with it, especially for how cheap it was. So anyway, yeah, Pause Music has really good videos on how to like adjust sound settings. Did you just get a new mic, or is it just now that we can see? Because you have that really cute pink one. Is that new, or are we just able to see it in the videos now? Yeah, I love that, the one you got. Hannah says, you'd be surprised at the bops from James and the Giant Peach Jr. Ooh, I'm not familiar with that show. That sounds incredible. I love it. Oh, add jail. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. My first couple streams, I went back and looked at the videos from it. They were rough. Anytime I wasn't right up on the mic, I would cut out, but we fixed it since then, so thank you. Okay, I'm doing a save. What did I just pick up? A key. I think I should have paid more attention. Wasn't this one. I got a pink one, but then I got a different one. Ooh, okay. That's black. Not a fan of the pink one. Just because it's cute doesn't always mean it's the best one. Ooh, look at this. That's one thing too. Sorry, I thought my cat ran in here. I wish I had a mic arm. I just kind of have it propped up on like a little, basically a box. But a mic arm would be great. That was not a good sound. I did not like that sound. This classic silhouette is what she's throwing darts at. That is hilarious. I did order a foam for it. Ooh. To like sit on like over the actual microphone piece. I'm excited to see it. I think that'll be great. Yeah, it was kind of getting a mic and camera was kind of like just a look at Amazon reviews and cross your fingers type of situation, but I haven't seen anyone or heard anyone that I think is mid quality, so we're figuring it out. What am I looking at? I melted. Okay. Ooh, Drew House needs to leave. Okay.
This is definitely enough evidence for the chief to know it was Brenda.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Brenda!
Nancy? Lose something? I'll be honest, I was not expecting to see you here. Clever move with the jammer.
This is how you got into town hall to start the fire, isn't it?
If you have to ask, do I need to bother to answer?
Why? Why would you do this?
You've got the next 10 to 20 years to figure that out. I'll give you a hint. If they give you TV privileges in the big house, you'll be seeing a lot of me.
But why frame me?
If I didn't, you'd screw up everything for me. And now, you can't. Ha, here it is. Take a good look. It may look like a tape, but to you, it's the final nail in your coffin.
I need to get out of here and
I
stop
hate
Brenda
her.
before she broadcasts whatever is on that tape.
What a turd she is. Anyway, you said, I think the pink one sounded pretty good, but ultimately I wanted a sound interface. So then I went down a wild rabbit hole and spent too much money. That's always the thing, right? Is, oh, I'm on a time limit. Maybe I should pause. The money. I feel like it's so easy to get sucked in and spend the money. Okay, but what okay, but what dirt about Nancy is on that tape? Yeah, what is there to even put? I guess she's pretty good at winding up stories that of nothing, because Nancy doesn't do anything wrong. Her haircut is insane. Her haircut is, and like in this, oh, you can't pull up.
Can't use my phone here.
The picture in the illustration, it's okay, but in actual her person, it's awful. Okay, what am I doing? I'm escaping.
That's definitely enough isopropyl alcohol to burn down town hall.
Yeah, we already know she did it, Nancy. Okay, what else we got going on here? Fabulous.
Stuck. Oh, there has to be a way to get this open.
What do I have? Nothing. What does she have? Screwdriver. Yes, please. Where to go, Nancy? Big brain. Okay. Now here's the tricky part. Where do you know it's C? Ugh. Okay. If only 2 doors. Oh, I already know I'm gonna mess this up. Okay, I came from circle. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't want to write all this down. Ugh. Okay, we'll wing it. It'll be fine. If only there's more. There's not 3 doors. First, 4 doors with no of that symbol. Okay, there is none of that symbol. I'm assuming this counts as one of the doors because it has this symbol. Okay. So at first one, take the rectangle. Okay. Now, I'm looking at this. I think if it's just 2 doors, I just go in. Yeah. All right, now I have the not complete rectangle. How many doors are there? There's 4 doors. Okay. If 3 symbols match, I don't think they did. If entered through that, I did. If we enter through the half circle, don't take circle. Okay. If that is next, well, I already can't take circle. Okay, this one is not next to this one. Right? Oh my gosh. These are like my kryptonite. I hate these puzzles. Okay. I think we just move ahead. Okay, I came in through that blank wall. There's only 2 doors, so it has to be this one. I went through oval, and now there are just 2 doors. I went in through that shape, the and symbol. Okay, there's 3 doors. And if that's the one I came in through, that's what I'm looking at. All right. If exactly 3 doors and one of them is square, then not open or circle. One of them is not square. So what do I do instead? If entered through... What did I enter through? Oh no. Okay, I think I entered through... Oh yikes, my guys. I think I entered through this one. I hope so. Okay, is it next to a rectangle? No. Then I need to do through this one. I really don't know where I'm going. Okay, square is straight ahead. And there are 3 doors. If exactly 3 doors and one of them is square, then don't take circle or open bottom. Okay, then that means you need to take the oval. Okay, I came through oval. Oh no. No. Okay. If 3 symbols match, then take center one of matches. Isn't that the one I just came through though? Oh, I hate this. Okay. Okay. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Oh, the circle and the oval are the same. I'm an idiot. Okay. So that means I need to go through square. Okay. I just went through square and there's only 2 doors. That makes that easy. I just went through the @ symbol is what I'm gonna call that. Okay. Just went through half circle. I think I went through this one. I think this is what I need to go through. Okay, there's open, at, half circle, and regular circle. I'm like stressed. I'm stressed. At first, okay. 3 symbols don't match. If entered through, I entered through half circle. Don't take circle. Okay. Is the @ symbol next to the rectangle? No. Which means I need to go through the open bottom one. How am I still going? Now I'm going through circle. Sweet Jesus. We made it. That was horrible.
Ha! I knew we were getting close. Today just keeps on getting better.
Yay! Good for you, Nancy. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, woohoo indeed.
I've got something you need to see.
Nice job, Nancy.
Could no longer contain the darkness inside
stressed me
herself.
out.
In a desperate act, she set the night sky ablaze. Perhaps we'll never know what caused Nancy Drew to strike the match that forever changed this town. But one thing is certain, River Heights will be a safer place with Nancy Drew behind bars. With a heavy heart, we must forever say goodbye to a former hero and look bravely. Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a broadcast.
Brenda Carlton, you're under arrest.
No, this isn't happening. You can't do this. Get your hands off of me. You don't want to mess with me. I've got dirt on all of you. I could ruin every single one of you.
Yeah, that's a risk we'll have to take. Back to you, Jim.
Do we make it back?
Dear Hannah,
Am I back? I cut out for a second. Okay, I think I'm back. I hope so.
Brenda was right about one thing. Her broadcast did make it all the way to the national news. Just not exactly the way she had intended. Not the type to let a little thing like a prison sentence get in the way of her ambition. She's already started working the weather news desk at...
Am I back? Are you guys here? Of course, right as the game is ending is when my stream cuts out. Okay, give me just a second. It looks like we're back. Okay, thank goodness. Thank you,
Regional
Hannah.
Correction Center. I'm sure she'll work her way to the lead anchor desk during the next 10 to 20 years. While Tony had nothing to do with the fire, she did show her true colors. As the details of the case emerged, public support for Tony fell to an all-time low. Tony quietly removed her name from the ballot, but remains behind the counter at Scoop.
Frickin' Brenda.
It'll be a while before any of us go out for ice cream again. To everyone's surprise, the time capsule survived the fire. And sure enough, when it was opened, J.P. Bennington's so-called stolen property was recovered. After decades, Alexei was finally vindicated. Dad is working on formally pardoning Alexei of all wrongdoing. For once, Alexei seems pretty happy. When I asked him if he's interested in being a detective again, he said, never again.
Oh.
But he did say he would be happy to help anytime. Deirdre is still Deirdre. She's throwing a post-clues challenge party this weekend. Not surprisingly, Ned's been invited. And not surprisingly, Bess, George, and I have not.
Not surprising at all.
Not that we go
You're not wrong,
anywhere.
though. Hopefully someone prison teaches you how to style her hair.
The town hall is set to be demolished soon and replaced with a new museum celebrating the history of River Heights. Word is that Alexei may be asked to be head curator.
Good for you, Alexei.
Now that I've been publicly exonerated, the town has really started to show its support again. My neighbors have gotten together to repair our window, and my house is overflowing with notes of support and baked treats. For me, it's just nice to no longer be public enemy number one. As the winners of the Clues Challenge, I got to choose what to place in the time capsule. I'm pretty happy with what I chose to put in there.
What'd she put in there?
If you think about it, you'll be able to figure out what it is. Or you could always wait 50 years.
Is it something from her desk? Oh, I should have paid more attention.
I couldn't have gotten through everything without help from the best friends a girl could have. And, of course, your wonderful gift basket. Can't wait to see you. Love, Nancy.
Do we know what she put in the time capsule? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, what was your, by the way, welcome in, Owen. What was your opportunity? What were you going to do? Oh. I can't even tell what that is. Oh, there. That's hilarious. Is that yours? Whose is that? Oh, it's Andrew's. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, I love it. That's hilarious. I feel like it's the whale phone charm because I feel like that was in her desk. I think I'm going to stick with that one. Yay! Well, Hannah, I didn't quite match your excellence in checking off her stuff, but here we are. GG's indeed. Okay, thank you. Okay. Thoroughly reviewing the files. Were there more? Oh, well. Oh, yeah, I did not listen to all this. Knowing your way around town, if you know me, I'm not normally good at that. Did not do the Easter egg. I didn't even look it up. Oh, 911? No, I didn't do that. Not bad. But am I at half? I usually get half. Yep, I'm at exactly half. Fire specialist, legal lawyer, numberista. Oh, I'm kind of surprised I didn't get that one. I feel like I played that one a lot. Nope, team player. Okay. I love watching
Halfway across
trailers,
the world,
so we're gonna be
beyond
doing that.
Cairo and the ancient pyramids, a lost world rises from the shifting desert sands. I've joined leading archaeologists to help unearth a site that some say may be the true tomb of Egypt's legendary lost queen. But once I arrive, rumors of terrifying curses fly, and stories of the
6
site's
hours
deadly
is
past begin
crazy.
to surface.
6 hours is
It's up to me
crazy.
to solve an ancient riddle.
I think the most
and
I've done
find
is
Egypt's
3.
legendary lost queen before a curse
You
as
guys
old
are-
as the pharaohs themselves.
You guys are true
seals my
champions.
fate forever. Join me in my next adventure, Tomb of the Lost Queen.
Is it really your favorite game? Okay, well, good to know. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so funny. That's really not that bad, considering how much ice cream we had. I haven't played Tomb. No. I have not played Tomb since it first came out. I am really looking forward to another playthrough through that. Hot take. Yeah, I say I don't remember loving it, but also like that was, I don't know, what, more than a decade ago, so it deserves another playthrough. But all right, we have reached the time. It is time to rate the game. So I'm going to spit some opinions. Please feel free to chime in your opinions about where we're going to rank this game. Incredible, damn good, fun, meh, kind of disappointing, honestly kind of bad, actually embarrassing. So, in general, I think I like the twist. I like the twist of that you're playing Nancy, but also like you can't play as Nancy. I think it is a fun way to get other people involved, other characters that we love involved for sure. That's what I love about Andrew. He's good in everything. Yeah, except Andrew, I know where you're gonna put this game. I know that you do not love this game for sure. Which no shade at all. None. I thought it was pretty good. However, I did not find it exceptional. I did not. Oh, and mint ice cream? You don't like mint ice cream? My husband doesn't like mint ice cream either. I don't know. I don't get it. I'll be honest. I don't get it. But again, no shade. Okay. So I feel like pros are that I think that it's a fun way to get other characters involved. I like being able to see Nancy's hometown and get to see her house. I was very excited. First time I ever played this, to see her home. I feel like it is so non-linear. Like the actual mechanics of the game. And we came across this today. The wrong person looked at the wrong piece of evidence, so it didn't trigger the next thing. I feel like it's very choppy. And I feel like you end up just basically playing as George the whole time anyway. Excuse me. I feel like... Oh, let's see. Handy says, I enjoy this game and I think it's good, but I'm not like, OMG, I love this. Yes, I agree. Like, some games I feel like are games I keep coming back to. Like, even before it was streaming, it would be like, this is a game I play every year no matter what is happening in my life. And honestly, I feel like once I play this game once, I'm kind of okay with just having played this game. I feel like for me, it's gonna land here. It's gonna land in the meh category. I don't think I liked it enough to put it in the same tier as Secret of the Old Clock. I think Secret of the Old Clock is way more fun, but I don't feel like it was bad. Like, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate playing it. So for me, I feel like this is an appropriate spot. Way better than Lies. Definitely not as good. I feel like it'd either be green or blue for me, but I don't dislike it enough to put it over here. So anyway, that's where I'm sticking with it. Like it or not, that's where it's landed. So anyway, let me know your opinions. But anyway, that is where we have landed for this. We are 4 games down, plenty to go. Most of the games to go, including the dossier games. So anyway, that's where we're at. Okay, now is the time where we get to do one of my other favorite things, which is we're gonna spin the wheel. And we're gonna spin the wheel to see what game we're gonna be playing next. Now, I am going to put this in there that I like doing my spinning of the wheel. Here it is. However, I want some options. I don't want to be trapped in. I'll be honest, after playing Lies, I was not super excited about playing Alibi and Ashes. I wanted to play something else instead. So I think this is what we're going to do. I think I'm going to spin the spin the wheel twice, either 2 or 3 times, maybe twice. And then instead of just whatever it lands on, we're doing it, I think we're going to get to vote then. We'll take a vote on what we want to do next. I'll take input from you guys on what you think you'd want to play, because I don't know if I can do another game 3 in a row that are just kind of not great. I think that'll honestly kind of suck. So, all right, let's spin the wheel, and then I want your guys' input on what we should do next. All right, spin number 1. Okay, we got Captive Curse. Okay, not bad. Let's do another spin. Captive Curse. Captive Curse or Deadly Device. Okay? What do we feel? What do we think? What do you think of those 2 options? Good enough to vote there, or should we spin again? I remember liking Captive Curse. I don't remember Deadly Device at all. I don't remember any of the puzzles. I remember not particularly loving the game, but again, that was a long time ago. I have not played it since it came out. This is one I have not done a repeat play of. I have done another playthrough of Captive Curse. So I think either of these could be fine. I'd also be okay on spinning the wheel one more time for another option. Okay, Owen says not Deadly Device. Okay, good to know. So then here's what I think we'll do. We'll just nix that one because I feel like that's going to kind of put me in the same vibes as my last 2 games, which I'm not here for. So we're going to spin it again, and then we'll vote between Captive Curse and whatever this one is. So, yeah, that's fair, Owen. That is totally fair. Ooh, a dossier. That could be kind of fun, too. Okay, but no, that's fair. D for Deadly Device and C. Yep, that's fair. Totally can understand that. Okay, what are we thinking? Should we do a dossier? Which that could be like a short one. I feel like I don't remember how you are. Andrew, look at you with these hot takes. Well, I'm sorry we nixed it. I'm sorry. Well, it'll be back on the spinner for next time. Really? You love it too? Okay. It's just been too long since I've played it. Okay. Well, I feel like that. And then Andrew says pass on Cap. Okay. So it's my toxic love. That's hilarious. Well, what do we do then here? Owen says no. I guess, does that mean we stick with dossier then? Is that where we have landed? Because if I'm hearing no for Cap and no for device, then I have not here. Ooh, a poll. Oh, Hannah, you're really putting me on the spot here. Says follow your heart. Oof. Take a vote. I know I can play whatever I want. I don't particularly care. Any of those sound good. Hannah, you really put me on the spot here. Polls are something I have not mastered how to do that yet. New poll. Okay. Here we go. I'm taking a poll. And I will include all of them. So you can vote for a deadly device if you want. Okay. Start poll. All right, I think it's going. Hopefully that's going now. Even if a Nancy game is in my F tier, I still love it. That's exactly how I feel. I still love it because it's Nancy Drew. So I'm gonna play all of them. I don't particularly care what order it's coming in because I'm excited to play all of them. Now, I did just get done saying though that I don't want to play 3 bad ones in a row, but I feel like any of these would be fine. So, yeah. I'm down for any of these 3. Dossier or Curse or Device. So let's see. There's only, on my end, only 2 votes in. And I think there's a pretty clear winner on these ones. Okay. Looks like we will be playing Deadly Device next. Where is it? There it is. Okay, that's what we're going to be doing next here on Kathryn's Clue Corner, which, like I said, I have not played this since it came out, which I don't remember what year that was. So it's been a while. It'll almost be like a brand new playthrough because I really just don't remember anything about it. So I am excited about that one. And yeah, sorry, Owen. Your opinion got voted out on this time. So, but anyway, looking forward to that. That is what we will be doing next stream, which I'm very excited about. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap up there for tonight. Thanks to everyone hanging out with me. It was a lot of fun. And we got another one finished, ready to go. We will do Nancy Drew again next Thursday. And then also we streamed Zoo Tycoon on Tuesday, and that was a lot of fun. So I'm planning on doing Zoo Tycoon again the beginning of next week, probably Monday or Tuesday. It'll kind of just, I'll have to see. But looking forward to that. So anyway, thank you, Owen. Thank you, Pius was here. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Andrew, for all being here. I really appreciate it. Let's see if there's anyone playing Nancy Drew right now that we could raid. It looks like Loose Goose Games is playing. Let's pop in to her stream. Oh, she's playing Key. So I will have to dip once we get there, but we'll plan on popping over there. Let's do that. If you're still here, we will make our way over there. And thank you all again for being here.